All right. Good morning, everybody. This is day 4 of solving 8 problems. And we were at some general aptitude yesterday. I hope the screen is visible. Yes, the screen is visible. All right. Let's continue. We were doing some general aptitude yesterday. We were at quantitative aptitude. In the previous year gate, I think we were at some proportion, some. No, I don't think that's proportion. I will understand when the sum comes. Don't worry. This one we did it. This one, yeah, that one we did it as well. Yeah, this one. All right. So 18 students were added to each class. The ratio changes like that. We should be able to solve this one right here. Okay. I don't know where I am in this. Okay, okay. That's a lot of problems. Okay, I went a little too far down. All right. They should check out. Set 100%. 100. Yep, that should work out. So, the number of students in 3 classes are in ratio of 3 is to 13 is to 6. So, since it is only ratio, there could be a multiple. 3x plus 18 is equals to 15y. Some multiple over there. 15 is to 35 is to 21. This multiple is need not to be the same. 35x, sorry, I mean 13x plus 18 is equals to 35y. And again 6x plus 18 is equals to 21y. So we need to solve these two equations. How many equations do we need to solve? Let's see. The total number in the beginning, that is what we need. Okay. So let's do this. 13x plus 18 is equal to 35y. What do we cancel here? If we multiply this by 3, we get 39x plus 54 is equals to 105y. And if we multiply that by 13 over there, 39x plus 13 times 18, oh god. Alright. 3, 2, 5, and 18, 4, 13, 2, 34. We are multiplying this, right? 15 times 13. Okay, 165, 180, 195y. If we subtract these two, we get what? 234 minus 54 is 180. That will be minus 180. Yeah, 13 minus 5. Yeah, that will be minus 180 is equals to what is this one again? 80 minus 80 y. Sorry, minus 90 y. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So y is equals to 2. Okay, and 3x plus 18 is equals to, substitute it over here, 30. So 3x will be, just get it over there, that will be 12, x will be 4. We just need two linear equations. I mean, the multiple for this ratio and this ratio is not going to stay the same. That is where most of the people do the mistake. So since the multiple is 4, that is 3 4s are 12 plus 13 4s are 52, 6 4s are 24. Add all of this together, that will be 8 at the end, right? 5 to 7, 88 should be our answer. 88, yes sir, it is the answer. Let's just check what the other people did for this. Okay, okay, okay. Can you just solve with this? Yeah, you can do that like that as well. If you do that, still you need two equations to equate. 63x plus 2118 that is 8. I 2 16. And that is 21. 8617. 378 is equals to 1518, sir. Did we do that? I think we did that, right? 1518, sir. Right. Yeah, I cannot see. 580 40 9 12 18 270. Okay, if you take it over here, 73 83, alright, 27 x is equals to 378 minus 270, that will be 108, right? Yeah, and x will be 108 by 27. Okay, 9 3s are 27, 9 9 2s are 18, that is 4. You got it in that way as well. It is mathematics. It is beautiful. The number of Alright, the number of units of a product sold in 3 different years and respective net profits are presented in the above figure. Okay, the cost per unit in years, right? Was one which was of the cost in year 2. Okay, the cost per unit in year 3 was one third of the cost per year 1. Taxes were paid on selling price. Okay, whatever. That's a big question. the cost per unit in year 3 is 1, the which was half the cost per unit in year 2. So no, I cannot comprehend that one, which is one is half the cost in year 2. So it is smaller, that means it gotta be larger. Let's say 2 rupees. If you do that, okay, year 3 was half the cost in year 2. Yeah, and the cost per, alright, this should be year 1, right? Didn't anyone flag that? The cost per unit in year 3 was 1, okay, which was half the cost in year 2. The cost per unit in year 3, this is again year 3. No, this gotta be year 1, dude. CP1 is 1, is it not the case? Or it should be year 1. This should be year 1 and this should be year 3. Let's check it out. Right. The cost per unit in year 3 was 1. That's good, which was on the cost in year 3. My bad. Could not comprehend that correctly. Year 3 was 1/3 the cost in year 1. Year 1 is 3 then. If year 1 is 3, year 3 will be 1/3 of year 1. Okay. I kind of freaked out. The taxes were paid on selling prices at 10%, 13%, 15% respective to 3 years. Net profit is calculated as the difference between the selling price and the sum of cost and taxes paid in the year. Okay. So this is profit 240. 240. I see. So year 1 CP will be 300, and on that 240 rupees profit was incurred, and the two after having 10% of tax. 240 rupees after 10% of tax. Your cost price is 300, right? On 300, so that will be 100 units obviously, plus paying some amount of tax. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I need to check the answer. No, what is this? SP3, I guess this is. So we know the basic one, selling price minus cost price is equals to profit. We don't know the selling price, but we know the cost price. And okay, and some taxes. 10% of SP that gave you the profit of 240. Is it not? Yes, it is. So SP minus 300 minus 0.1 SP is equals to 240. Okay, 0.9 SP is equals to how much? Just put it over there. 540 is equal to 5400 by 9. 960, 54. 600 is the selling price. Okay. I mean, that is not required absolutely, but we kind of calculated it. Similarly, 200 units were sold, each with a cost of 200. That will be 400. And how much taxes were paid? 13% of SP is equals to, you got a 296. You can see multiples. Well, SP minus 400 minus 0.13 SP is equals to 296. Okay, that will be 0.87 SP. Right. Yeah. 696. So 696 by 0.87, how much is that? 696 by 0.87, that is 800. And similarly, selling price minus, okay, and what is the cost price? 3 rupees, 300 units, that will be 900. And 15% of SP is equals to how much? You got a profit of 210 this year, that's it. SP minus 900 minus 0.15 SP is equals to 210. Idiot, look at the math. 0.85 SP is equals to 210 plus 910, that will be, 110. 900 plus 200 is 1100, 1110. 1110 by 0.85. Ah, don't know. Okay, what is the cost of manufacturing? That is 1 rupee in year 3. So that will be 300. 300, 510, 510, 85. That is 600. So ratio was asked between these two. Year 2 is to year 3. 800 is to 600, that is 8 is to 6, or 4 is to 3. A should be your answer. Okay. Just practice, there is nothing else. Gate servers are crashing, it seems. Ratio of boys to girls in a class is 7 is to 3. Among the options below, an acceptable value for total number of students. Students can be only integers, so it should be a multiple of 10. Only C should be your answer. Yeah. Thank you. That's a 2021 question. Okay. We did a similar question. 6 centimeters into 1 centimeter. Open cylinder. Okay. Equal square patches. Okay, that is 1 is to 1 square patch. Largest possible closed cube. Volume of cylinder to the volume of cube. How much is this? Alright. 2 pi r is equals to 1. R is equals to 1 by 2 pi, because circumference becomes radius. Pi r square h, pi into 1 by 4 pi square into 6. That is going to be our answer. So this is how much? 2 2s are 2 3s are 3 by 2 pi. No, we messed up something. The circumference. This circumference this length becomes the circumference. So 2 pi is 1. So radius is 1 by 2 pi. Correct, right? The volume of the cylinder is pi r square h pi. R square 1 by 4 pi square. H is 6 centimeters. Pi cancels. 3 by 2 pi. Largest possible closed cube. Remove the cylinder to the cube. Cube is 1 cubic centimeter. 3 by 2 pi. Okay, my bad. My bad. Because what I thought is it was rolled like this, bringing the short edges together. I mean, I solved a lot of questions bringing the long edges together, and I did not say this, short edges together. So if you bring the short edges together, it will become 6, absolutely. So the cylinder will be in this shape. Previously, we assumed the cylinder to be in this shape. There is a difference. Okay, so R is 6 by 2 pi, that will be 3 by pi. Pi into r square is 9 by pi square into height will be 1 now. Pi cancels out, 9 by pi. So C should be the answer. C should be the answer, yeah. Don't. As they say, the only way you lose marks is by being overconfident. So don't be. Details of prices of two items P and Q are presented in the above table. The ratio of cost of item P to the cost of item Q. Okay, CP is 3 times 4. You can find it out. Discount is calculated as the difference between the market price and the selling price. The profit percentage is calculated based on the ratio of difference between selling price and the cost to the cost. The discount on item Q is a percentage of its market price. The discount on item Q is a percentage of its market price is what? So let's find the cost price. 3 is to 4. 3x is equal to 5400. So how much is x? 1. So 3 1800. This is 1800 and 4 times 1800. 7200 is the cost price, right? And this is the market price. Profit percentage is given as 25. Difference between market price and selling price. So we need the selling price, actual selling price. So 25 is equals to SP minus what is cost. Cost is 7200 by 7200 times 100. Cancel these two things. So 25 times 72. 2s are 10, 7 is 35. 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14, zeros. 10, 4, 4, 8, 1800. SP is equals to 1800 plus 7200. 0, 0, 8, 2, 10. 7, 1, 8, 9. 9000 is the selling price. The discount market price and selling price. So discount is K. Okay. Percentage of market price. So that is 10% discount. C should be your answer. Yeah. C should be your answer. What did we do? Yeah, we did this. There are 5 bags each containing identical sets of 10 distinct chocolates. 5 bags. Okay. One chocolate is picked from each bag. The probability that at least 2 chocolates are identical is 5 bags, 10 chocolates, at least 2. Yeah, I got it. So 5 bags, 10 distinct chocolates. The probability of getting, let's say, chocolate A is 1 by 10. And 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10. At least 2 are identical. Okay. So, what do you mean by at least 2 are identical? At least 2 are identical. This is when all 5 are identical. Okay. if A is picked from, there should be B in at least A. There should be A in at least these four. A in, alright. So that is 2 by 100. Whatever, man. Yeah, I thought this way, man. Number of ways of selecting 5 distinct chocolates. I am calculating for all 5 identical. Let's calculate all 5 distinct. And 1 minus all 5 distinct is going to give you answer. Let's say ABC. Alright, there are 10 choices. There are 9 choices, 8, 7, and 6. By 10 power 5, that is correct. So that is 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 by 10 power 4. Okay. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6. 3024. 3024. 3024 by 10 power 1, 10 power 2, 10 power 3, 10 power 4. 0.3024. 1 minus 0.3024. 6976, yeah. You need permutations, combinations, probability. Okay, you need to know. Okay, I think I did this problem before. Yeah, I did this. The cost of travel on an edge between two nodes is given in rupees. Nodes A, B, C, D, E, F are all toll booths. The toll price is marked. The toll price at toll booths marked and A and A is 200. Okay. That the toll price at toll booths marked at A and E is 200 and 100 for all other booths. What is the cheapest route from node A to node 2? Node 1 to node 2. So there is this way. Right. That is 200 and A 200. That is 100 and that is 100. This is another 100. So that is 400, 500, 600, 700 for the topmost path. And if you go directly, that will be 600 in this path. And if you go like this, that is 300. That is a total 100. And that is another 200. So that is the same as 600. 100, 200, 300, 500, 700. So if you go like this, 100, 0, this is another 100, 200, 400. So 1FB2, 1FB2, B should be the answer. You should have checked the options instead. Yeah. We solved it. We solved it. Hmm, that should be enough. Yes, that should be enough of quantitative aptitude, spatial aptitude. Okay, we do not have any more questions of spatial aptitude. I mean, much questions. Yeah, so which could be correctly representing? If this is seen, this cannot be seen. All right. How can you eliminate it? Yeah, since these two are adjacent, this might be possible. It is not going down. Mm, and these two will be exactly opposite of each other, so they cannot be adjacent no matter what. And this, no matter how you see it, there cannot be all three white spaces. Two adjacent, one adjacent, two adjacent, three adjacent, four adjacent. No, and these two. So this is actually a possibility. Yeah, should be a possibility. Shaded triangle. Okay. Okay, alright. That's good. Yeah, this one's hard. Uh-huh. So if you see, this is folded in half and it is folded in quarter. So this edge actually, this one is eliminated because it is at center. So if you fold it like this is going to be the right angle and it is, twisted like it. So this cut is actually over here. So it will become like this. And if you open it like this, there will be, two rhombuses. Okay. Okay, I need to work out on this. I need to trace the cuts. If you fold it like this, it will become this, and it was up, right? It was up, which means what you are actually seeing here is actually part of this. So this cut right here will open up into this cut like this. The two rhombuses. I don't know anymore. Okay. The triangle shape cut is touching the edge. Two triangle bases touching the edge. Okay. So it is the tip touching. Leave the spatial aptitude. Cutting. I need to trace the cutting again. Cube is cut into 8 pieces, equal size and shape. Okay. And here each cut should be straight and it should not. Okay, so this is our lovely cube. If you cut it, it will become 2 pieces. If you cut it, it will become 4 pieces. Okay, you need 8 pieces, right? 2 and 4. How about 1, 2, 3, and 4? If you do like this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I cannot visualize it. So you see, if you cut it, it will become 3 pieces like this. And if you cut it like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. It is becoming 9 pieces, so I don't want it. If you kind of cut it like this, it will become top half and the bottom half. Now it is becoming 6 pieces. Okay. Wait, that is 4 times 2. So a cube, it can be cut like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 2 cuts and 1 more cut. So with 4 cuts you can make 8 pieces. B should be your answer. Wow. Okay. Okay. It is a three-dimensional figure. So we should be thinking in 3 dimensions only. So the first cut is like this, and right, the second cut is like this, and third cut is like this. Wow. So first piece, second piece, third piece, fourth piece. Okay, it can be done in 3. That's useful. That's useful info. Rectangular paper 20 times 8 is folded. Each fold is perpendicular to its long edge. 20 Dude, what? 20 times 8. So, 3 times each fold is made along the line of symmetry perpendicular to the long edge. So, it is folded like this. Now the new rectangle is 10 times 8. And now another fold that will be 5 times 8. The perimeter of the final folded sheet, this is 10 and 16, 26. Wait, what? Perpendicular to the long edge, okay? It will be folded 10, 8. Now this is the long edge as well. Now it is 5 and 8. 10 plus 16, 26 centimeters it is to be. Oh wait, it is folded once, it is folded twice. It needed to be folded 3 times, dude. So now it will be 5 times 4. 18 is your answer. 18. 18, yeah. Okay. At least we comprehended the question right. The least number of squares to be added to make this figure symmetric. If you oh wow, AB line of symmetry. So if you add a square here, you need another one, and you need another one, and you need another one. Wow. So 3 squares are to be added at the top, and 2 squares are needed to be added over here. Yeah. Oh wait. This won't be. It is not here, so this needed to be added. 1 and now 2 and now 3. 3, 3, 6. A is your answer? Yeah, A is my answer. Okay. Looking at the surface of a smooth three-dimensional object from the outside, which one of the following could be true? No, what? Smooth three-dimensional object. The surface of the object must be concave everywhere. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The object can have edges, but no corners. No, that is not necessarily to be true. See? Yeah. See people. Okay. So this is a long one. This is a long one. This is mm, a clockwise rotation by 90 degrees about an axis perpendicular to the plane of the figure. That's correct. And what is this? Okay. This, if it is a reflection, is it my illusion? They're not looking identical at all, right? So if it is a reflection among the horizontal line, yeah, it is a reflection among horizontal line. So A should be your answer. A palindrome is a word that reads the same forwards and backward. In game of words, a player has the following two plates painted with letters from additional plates given in the options. Which one of the following combinations of additional plates would allow the player to construct a five-letter palindrome? The player should use all the five plates exactly once, and these plates can be rotated in their planes. What the heck? We have A, D. We have D, T, and J. DAD is a palindrome. Okay. A, D, R, A, R. Yeah, you can do that if I'm not wrong. R, A, D, A, R. Two A's, two R's, and a D. B should be your answer. That's good. 55 minutes. A plot of land must be divided between four families. They want their individual plots to be similar in shape. Okay, they are idiots. Not necessarily equal in area. The land has equally spaced poles marked as dots. Two ropes R1 and R2 are already present and cannot be moved. What is the least number of additional straight ropes needed to create the desired plots? A single rope can pass through three balls that are aligned in a straight line. I see. One, two, three. Yeah, he's making us play games now, I see. One, two. Single row can pass through three balls. Okay, pass through. Hmm. So if you connect it like this, right? Or this and this will be equal, but the rest will not be equal. If you put it like this, right? Wow. You need these to be in shape. Oh yeah, that makes sense. One, that will be false. There are two. Just add one, two, and three. If you do that, wow, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6, that is 12. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 7 4s are 28. 12 plus 28. 40. 40 dots. So 10 dots per family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should include two more dots. Okay, I see. Oh man. Okay, you messed up. Only shape matters, not size. Yeah, it had an edge, and if you connect it like this will have an edge as well. And if you connect it like this will have an edge as well. So two ropes are needed, that's it. Okay, this will this will give land 1 and this will give land 2. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. A transparent square sheet shown above is folded along the dotted lines. The folded sheet will look like. Okay, that's easy. It yeah, gets above that. It gets above that, and they will stay inside. Right, and they will go like this. Okay, it needed to be folded to this way. Okay, let it be. It will go like this. And they will go like this. So down and this way. B should be your answer. Okay, wow. Right, a jigsaw puzzle has two pieces. One of the pieces is shown above, which is given options as the missing piece. When assembled will form a rectangle. The pieces can be moved, rotated, or flipped to assemble the above passage. Got it? This end should be a rectangle, and this pokes in, and this is up, and that goes in. That's good. That goes in. That's good, and this goes in. Right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Should I even care about all of this? Let's see. So we were imagining to flipping it and putting it like this. Flipping. So when this thing is flipped, oh my god. You know what? I will just draw it. It looks something like this. Yeah, that seems true. And my question is, B is not the case. That's obvious. It's obvious. So this is like the broader end. I don't know, man. Okay, we'll put it. It goes in. This goes in. This goes up. It fits in. It fits. This fits into this hole. And here we are having the problem. When you flip it, this leg point like this. Just cannot imagine the orientations. So what is the difference between yo, are these exactly not the same? Am I the only one who cannot spot any difference between these two? Okay, is there a difference in depth or something? Yeah, there seems to be a difference in depth. How much deep is this? Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow, I mean, is it more deep or is it less deep? This one, What two depths are you supposed to compare? This one, two, three. Oh God. It gotta be either one or three, and one or three only comes down to depth. If it is not too much, okay. Assembling pieces. This edge is poking down, that means this is poking up. Yeah, it is. It is alright. The difference is just 2 dBA is the answer. Yo. Okay, somebody. Somebody is having the same problem as I am. God. I guess the question was asked for that way. This is not a convex polygon. This is not a convex polygon. That is easy. Wow. The circle is folded in half and folded again. Oh my God. So this cut will be down like this and it will be in the opposite. Okay. And in the center it will be a circle. That is correct. And when it is folded out, it will be like this and it will be like this. A seems the best fit. A seems the best fit. Nice. Okay, circle is easier. Okay, thank you. We did the spatial aptitude of God. Okay, analytical aptitude. How many of analytical aptitude we got? What the heck? I just need previous gate, man, nothing else. I will do, 2 rows. Alright. Yeah, we did this one before. F, G, alright. I, E, F, G, H, I. Image, right? Image is coded as F. Yeah, right. Since I already did this, I know. Like E, F, G, H, A, B, M, N, I, J, D, E, L, M. So H, you got that. The last letter is next. I, it should start with I. D, ID, ID, this one. But it is very hard to crack. It is kind of hard to crack. Not going to lie. Got this one already. We did this one already too. Let's should check out. P is brother of Q. S is daughter of Q. T is sister of S. R is mother of Q. R is grandmother of S. True. P is uncle of S and T. True. R has only one son, that's false. There, she has two sons. Q has only one daughter, that's false. 1 and 2 are true. A is A and B. Yeah. Okay, question 4. We did this one too. We did this one too. The library is located northwest of canteen. Nope. The hospital is located to east of chemistry lab. Nope. Chemistry lab is southeast of physics lab. Physics. Yeah. The classroom and canteen are next to each other. Classroom and canteen are not next to each other. So C is the answer. Right. We did this one. It is repeated. Yeah, it is repeated. Coding. +3 +5. Right, +3. And we don't know that 30. 14 plus something, we don't know that. 30 plus 41, that's plus 11. 7, 9, 11. How about that? 14 plus 7, 21. 21 plus 9, 30. 21, yeah. B should be our answer. Alright. In any 4x4 array shown below, each cell of the first 3 rows has either a cross or a number. Each cell of the first 3, okay. The number of cell represents a number in a cell represents the count of the intermediate. Okay, the immediate neighbor cells. Nice. That are not having a cross. Okay, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. The sum of the 4 numbers to be filled in last row is. So, alright, these are only the ones. Let's assume, given that the last row has no crosses. Yep, this is an important information. So this has one number and two numbers, and this has one number, two number, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 numbers, and this has 1, 2, 3 numbers, and this has what, 1, 2 numbers. If I'm not wrong, yeah. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. 11 is the answer. 2, 4, 3, 2, yes, sir. 1 hour, 16 minutes, that's good. A survey of a certain year found that 90% of pregnant women received medical care at least once before giving birth. Of these women, 60% received medical care from doctors, while 40% received medical care from other healthcare providers. Which of the following statements can be inferred with certainty? More than half of the pregnant women received medical care at least once from a doctor. 90% total. So, let's say 100 and 90 got it. So 60% received medical care, 60% of 90. 60 by 100 times 90, 0. So, what cancels out? 54. More than half, that's correct. Less than half, that's wrong. At most once, no. A should be answer. Okay. We had this man. I remember this one. The government of Zombieland believes that riding bicycle. Henceforth, you cannot say that. No, ensure cannot say that. Not mandatory. These are strong words, you cannot use them, so D is the answer. Yeah, question 6. Anyways, inquisitive. Okay, find the two statements that cannot be inquisitive. All students are inquisitive. Some students are inquisitive. No student is inquisitive. All students are inquisitive. No student is inquisitive. 1 and 3 cannot be simultaneous at the same time because it is saying for all x. It is saying for all x. It is true for all x. X is not true. So 1 and 3. Yeah, that is simple. In a recently conducted national entrance test, boy, remaining candidates and they accounted for 60% of qualified candidates. Okay, taking numbers is the easiest approach. So 100 students, total 65 of them are boys and 35 of them are girls. And 60% of qualified candidates. So 60% of the qualified candidates are girls. Okay. Girls constituted and they accounted for 60% of the qualified candidates. So 60%. How many qualified? Equal number of. This is wrong. Less than. No. The number of boys who qualified in test is less than the number of girls who qualified. Yeah, because 60% of qualified are girls. So 40% are only boys. D can be stated with certainty. Right. Okay. That made me think for a second. I was thinking, quantitatively. Come on. Okay. Six students, PQ, RST, and U with distinct heights compare their heights and make the following observations. The number of students that are taller than R is the same as the number of. What the heck? PQRSTU. So S is taller than R. Q is shortest of all. U is taller than only one student. So it will be QU. T is taller than S. Okay. Somewhere S T. There will be someone else. Q U S T R and P. S is taller than R. Alright, S is taller than R. P is the tallest of all. This is the order. The number of students that are taller than R. 3 students are taller than R. So, yes, 3 students are shorter than us. Yes is the answer. C should be our answer. Okay, I got it. Kind of did it. I'm kind of liking where this is going. Two statements. All bacteria are microorganisms. So there is something like microorganisms. That is what we are talking about. All bacteria are microorganisms. Microorganisms. This is bacteria, and this is pathogens. Some pathogens are bacteria. Yeah, it can be. All pathogens are not bacteria. You cannot say this. Okay. Okay. These are conclusions. Some pathogens are bacteria. So If all pathogens are bacteria, then it would be like this. So that's not the case. Which of the alright. All pathogens all pathogens are not bacteria. All pathogens are not. Okay, not all pathogens are bacteria. Not all pathogens are bacteria. All pathogens are not bacteria. There is a difference between these two, if I were to say. So, either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is correct. So, C should be your answer. Okay. There is a huge discussion. CD. Okay, thank God. These people can be ambiguous, right? Yeah, they can be. Okay, this needs some reasoning. P is equals to 3, R is equals to 27, T is equals to 243. Okay, P, Q, R, S, T. Q and S. Okay, you need that. P is 3, R is 27, so it can be, might be 9. And 81, 81 3 is 243. Yeah, I clicked it. So you need this 181 plus 9 is 90. See. Okay. Arjun needs to be active. Answer. Alright. I guess it's time to take a new pace. What is it? It is day 4. That should work out. Hmm. Alright. 3 of the 5 students are allocated to a hostel. Okay, I did this one before. Special request to the warden given the floor plan of the vacant room. Select the allocation plan that will accommodate all the requests. Due to pollen energy, I want to avoid writing next to the garden. I avoid a wing next to garden. So this and a wing next to garden will be avoided to X. So this option is already eliminated. I want to live as far as from the washrooms as possible since I'm much very sensitive to smell. Why? Okay, alright. Why is far away from washrooms? This one is far away, this one is far away, this one is far away too. Yeah, there is nothing much to be done. I believe that Vastu, so I will stay in the southwest wing. Southwest. So Jed needed to stay in the southwest wing. This is eliminated. This is eliminated. Yep, he stayed. So D should be your answer. Yeah, that is true. There are 3 boxes. One contains apples, another contains oranges, and the last one contains both apples and oranges. All 3 are known to be incorrectly labeled. If you are permitted to open just one box and pull out and inspect only one fruit, which box would you open to determine the contents of all 3 boxes? Okay, let me think. There is a box apples that do not contain apples, oranges that do not contain oranges. So apples and oranges that contains only apples or only oranges. If you open this box, if it contains apples, if it contains apples only, then since this cannot contain, wait, if this contains apples only, since this one cannot contains, right? So, right, oranges will be in this one because oranges cannot be in this one. And apples and oranges will be in this one. What if this contains apples and oranges? So let's say you open apples and it contains apples and oranges. Or if this contains oranges, right? Then this might contain apples and oranges, and this might contain orange. So apples and oranges, I will open it out. Yeah, because it is giving away too much information. None of the boxes, okay? Pick will be the correct label. Preserve, alright. The box that is labeled cannot just contain oranges, it also cannot. Yep, this is the same thing that I did. 1 hour 38 minutes. There are five buildings. Is it showing? Yeah, right, it is. There are five buildings. V, W, X, Y, and Z in a row, not necessarily in the order. V is to, let's draw this north, south, east, and west. V is to be west of W. V is to be west of W, okay. Z is to be east of X. Z, mm, Z is to be east of X, I don't know. Okay, in a row, right? In a row. Okay. W is to be west of Y. W is to be west of Y. It can be anywhere. V is to be west of W. Yeah. Z is to be east of. Okay, Z is to be east of X. Z is to be east of X. Z is to be west of V. Okay. Z is to be east of X and west of Y. That's good. W is to be west of Y. W. Okay, Z is not given in the middle. So if you put it like this, right? All the three conditions are being satisfied. V is to be west of W. Okay. Z is to be east of X and west of V. That's good. W is to be, okay, W is to be west of Y. Okay. We should be in the middle. Yeah, we should be in the middle. My bad. XZ VWY. XZ VWY. Alright. Six people are seated around in a circular table. There are at least two men and two women. There are at least three right-handed persons. Every woman has a left-handed person to her immediate right. None of the women are right-handed. Okay. Men, women, present count is 2, 2, total count is 6. There are at least 3 right handed people, and none of the women are right handed. So the 3 right handed people should be men. So the men count is determined to be 3 now. Every woman has a left handed person to her immediate right. So the left handed person should be a woman. So if you say women to her immediate right, wait, this is her immediate right, this is her immediate right. Oh, nice. And now it could be none of the women are right handed. The number of women at the table. 2 women are known to be determined. The another one can be a woman. Okay, if it is a woman, then the man, which is okay. Since the man should be alright, none of the women are right-handed. That means the right-handed should be man. Okay, this is man, left-handed, and we got 3 men that are left-handed. There are only 2 women. Okay, MMW. No, that's not right. I don't think so. What's the answer, dude? Answer is yay. 2. That's good. 3 right-handed men plus 3 left-handed women. Beside a woman, so it cannot be the case. Alright. He got it. He cracked the code. So it all comes down to practice. Rahul, Murali, Srinivas and Arul are seated around the square table. Rahul is so square table, you should imagine a square table. Rahul is sitting to the left of Murali. God. So what is going to be left to this guy? Murali. Murali is left. Yeah, if he sits like this, that is going to be his left arm, right? Srinivas is sitting to the right of Arul. Srinivas. Srinivas is sitting like me and Arul. Which of the following? Alright. See, what I'm trying to say is Rahul is sitting to the left of Murli. Murli sits like this, so this goes like this. And Srinivas is sitting to the right of Arul. Okay, right of Arul. Arul sits like this, and this will be Arul's left road. So this is Srinivas, and this is Arul. If you do it like that, Srinivas, what is right of Arul? This is right of Arul, and Srinivas is sitting over there. Rahul and Murali not opposite. Srinivas and Arul not opposite. Srinivas and Murali, yes. Srinivas and Rahul, alright. Murali and Srinivas, option C is your answer. Okay, thank God. Ouch. Relating the level of poker play. Don't promote poker gate. P always beats Q. R always beats S. S loses to P only sometimes. R always loses to Q. Okay, let's do the greater order. P is always greater than Q. R always beats S. So R is always greater than S. S loses to P only sometimes. So S might beat P sometimes. R always loses to Q. Okay. S is not the absolute worst player in the set. This is, yes only. Alright. There is no relation between R and P. Okay, R always loses to Q. Oh, wait. R always loses to Q. So Q is always greater than R. And R always beats S. So R is always greater than S. But sometimes S loses to P only sometimes. Oh, whatever. P is likely to beat all three other players. Yes, P is likely to beat all other three players. S is the absolute worst player in the set. If he is absolutely worst, sometimes he beats the best player. So statement 1 only. P is not likely beat S. No, 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 no. What the heck? P always beats Q, dude. R always loses to Q. I'm having a wrong interpretation here. P is likely to beat all other players. False. There is no reference of P defeating R. Okay. This is not a linear relationship. Why? Alright, let's do this. Thor, Surtur, Hela. Thor is stronger than Surtur, but Thor cannot beat Hela. But Surtur was able to beat Hela. So that does not make sense. Since Surtur bet Hela and Thor bet Surtur, so Thor should be able to beat Hela, but that was not the case. So similarly, we only look direct references. Okay. P Q R S, that's not linear. P always beats Q, that's true. R always beats S, that's true. S loses to P sometimes, so P beats S sometimes. R always loses to Q, that means Q always beats R, always. So P beats Q, that's true. P beats S, that's true. P beats Q all the times. P beats S sometimes. We don't know about R beats S. That is true. P and R, nothing. So S is the absolute worst player in the set. But P only was able to beat S sometimes. Sometimes S1 wins. Might. Okay. That's a lot of questions. If Ralph Taga means carefree, Otaga means careful, Fertaga means careless, aftercare. Wow. Ralph Taga, carefree, Otaga. Ralph Taga, Otaga, care. So Taga is common and care is common. So Taga might care and Fer Taga. Since we know Taga means care, Fer might less. Aftercare. Where is after? So Tagafer. No, Tagafer means careless. Tagazen. Tagazen or Zentaga? Relfer. Okay, Taga should be there. Tagazen. Is it semantically correct? Ralph Taga. Carefree. Oh, Taga. Careful. Taga. Okay, Taga is in the second part. That is implying first part. So care is second part. That means it should be in first part. Taga. Tagazen. Tagazen works out. Yeah. Zen. We don't know. So it might be B should be the answer. Substitution Schiffer. C. Okay, yeah. Substitution Schiffer. What does that mean? Substitution Schiffer. Encryption. Yeah, CSA students, I mean, what do we expect? One, okay, almost 2 hours, alright. All hill stations have a lake. Ooty has 2 lakes. Ooty is not a hill station. You cannot say that. No hill station can have more than 1 lake. No, you cannot infer that one too. Ooty might be a hill station if you don't know what Ooty is. Neither one or two. You idiots. Okay, comment cannot be flagged. Okay, then I say. I did not read it properly. My bad. Pick the odd one out. What am I supposed to do this? I don't wanna. CADP. A, B, C, D. I can see all the five letters. So I, J, K, or H, I, J, K, L. I can see all five. X, V, Y, W, Z. U, V, W. O, N, P, M, Q. M, N, O, P, Q. Yeah, this is the one because V, W, X, Y, Z. W missing. I don't know, you just kind of catch up on that. Yo, what? U, V, W, B. Option D is the answer. A, B, C, D, E, H, I, J, K, L. B, there is no W. Oh, there is. B, W, X, Y, Z. There is W. What are you talking about? God. A, B, C, D, E, H, I, J, K, L, W, X, U, okay, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, M, N, O, P, Q, okay. You got it, I don't know. The head of the newly formed government desires to appoint five of the six elected members to portfolios of Home, Power, Defense, Telecom, and Finance. U does not want any portfolio if S gets one of the five. R wants either Home or Finance or no portfolio. Q says if S gets Power or Telecom, then she must get the other one. T insists on a portfolio if P gets one. Okay. Logical inferences. U does not want any portfolio if S is there, no U. R wants finance or home only. Q says depend on us, right? T insists on a portfolio. If P gets one, if P, then T. If P is given a home, then T should be a given home that is satisfied. Q and S. Q got power. Q got power, then S should have telecom. R R had defense. R had defense, that's cut off. R has home. Okay. P got it, and then T got it. S and Q. P got it, T got it, and Q got telecom. S has power. Yeah, S has power, and R has finance and home only. If S got power, you should not got it. B is your answer. See, if you look at B, you does not want any portfolio. If S got it, so you should not got it. R wants either home or portfolio. R has home. Q says S gets power or S got power. So Q got telecom and P got it. So T got it. B should be your answer. Road is written as you. Road is written as URDG. Okay, B, C, D, E, F. Plus 3, if you see, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Plus 3, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Plus 3, A, B, C, alright, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Plus 3. The third one, right? The third one. A, alright, B, C, it is third one. And W, X, Y, Z, Z D in the middle, okay. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, V, Z, D, whatever. M, N, O, P, Q. B is your answer. B is your answer, alright. Yeah, we are about to be over. This is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one. 4 branches of a company are located at M and O and P. Okay, it is diagram 1. North, south, east, and west. M is north of N. M is north of N at a distance of 4 kilometers. P is south of O. O. P is south of O at a distance of 2 kilometers. N is southeast of O at a distance of 1 kilometer. Okay. What is the distance between M and P? M and P in kilometer, okay. PO2 ON1 NM4. What is the distance between M and P? Okay. How are you supposed to find it out? Mm-hmm. Draw the map. So, O N M 214. Maybe get this, triangle length. You can, so for that you need to know this distance and you need to know this distance. Or, okay, this is 2 kilometers up, so this will be 2 kilometers up. And you need to just find out this length. This is 2 and this is 1. And this is 45 degrees. So you need to know this length. Okay, got it. Okay, this is easy. All right. So you just need this length, right? Sine theta and x by hypotenuse. This is 1 as well. Oh, wait. Sine 45 is equals to opposite by hypotenuse x by 1. 1 by root 2 is equal to x by 1. So x is, 1 by root 2. So this is the triangle with 1 by root 2. And this is a triangle with length 4. 1 by root 2. This is 4. And what is this length? This is 90 degrees, yeah. So this is 45. 1 by root 2 is equals to 4 by x. X is equals to 4 root 2. 1.414. Okay, I did something that did not work out. Okay, all of the inference was correct except for the last one. You are not sure that this is 45 degrees. No. 16 plus 1 by 2, yeah. 16.05. What? I thought of. Okay. You cannot say this length is 4. No, you cannot say the length is 4. Yeah, you know you cannot. ON. Wait. ON and OP is 2. Yeah. OPN is a triangle. So PM. ON is 1. OP is 2. OPN forms a triangle. Max distance. No, the. Alright. You can use scale, okay? M is north of N. If this is 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. This is 4. P is south of O. No, you can't. So what did he do here? A is equals to 1 by 2. Four, this is 4, and this is 2. How can you say this is a square? 2 minus CA. Wow. Mm-hmm. Pm square is equals to pk square plus m square. Mk square. Clearly OB is equals to PK, yeah. Okay, there are other people that write low like me as well. I thought I'm the only one. No, 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 no. Wow. Alright. M4. P is south of O at a distance. P is south of O, distance of 2 kilometers, N is southeast of O. P is south of O at a distance of 2. N is M is north of N. P is south of O, yeah. N is southeast of O. What's happening? N is southeast of O. Okay, thank God. P, alright. So this is our diagram, everybody. PO2, this is 1, this is 4. As you can see, this is a triangle. We need this length. What do I do? We know this is 45 degrees. So this is 1 by root 2. So this is 1 by root 2. And this length is 4. And we don't know how much is here. So this is 1 by root 2 as well. This part. So this part is 2 minus 1 by root 2. And what do we need? Oh wait, this is a triangle with this length being 1 by root 2. And what is this length? 4 plus 1 by root 2. And you need this length, that's it. 4 plus 1 by root 2 whole square plus 1 by root 2 whole square is equals to your answered square. 16 plus 1 by 4 plus 8 2ab, right? 8 by root 2 plus 1 by 2. Oh wait, this is 1 by 2. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So how much is it? You take 2 as LCM. That is 32 plus 1 plus 8 root 2 plus 1. 33, 34. 34 plus 8 root 2 by 2. If you just divide it, 17 plus 4 root 2. Now you need whole root of this. Okay, you need approximation here. 4, alright, what is the normal value of 4 root 2? 4 times 1.414 is 17 plus 4.456 plus 17. 21.5 whole root square root, that is 4.6. Alright. I don't know, man. 2 minus 1 by root 2 plus 4. So that is 6 minus 1 by root 2 is the length. And 1 by root 2 is another length. One by 1.414 0.7. 6 minus 0.7, that is 5.3 and 0.7. 5.3 whole square, 7 whole square is equal to x square. 5.3 28.09 28.09 plus 0.28.58 is 5.34. Okay, we got it. Wow, that's a big one. Well, but it is worth it. Hari, Geeta, Ifran, and Sari are siblings. All were born on 1st of January. The age difference is less than 3 years. Age diff is less than 3. Hari plus Geeta, Ifran plus Hiran. Geeta and Syria is 1 year. So it is either Geeta Syria or Syria Geeta. Geeta is not the oldest. So Syria is not the youngest. There are no twins, okay. Hari plus Geeta Alright. Let's say Hari is 1 year old, Geeta is 2, is 3. GS or SG? IGSH. Alright. Oldest first, okay. Oldest first. So let's do it 4, 3, 2, 1. Hari plus Geeta 4 is greater than if Fran plus 6. False. Geeta is not oldest. So Syria is not youngest. Okay. If we do Syria, Geeta, Hari plus Geeta, Hari plus Geeta, that is 6, is greater than Efran plus Syria, that is 5, that is true. IGSH, Geeta and Syria. Okay, there is difference of 1 year only. And Geeta is not oldest. Syria is not youngest, alright. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hari plus Geeta, that is 4. Syria, alright. I got SGHI. B should be answered. Yeah. Assuming some values and making the condition satisfy. 137, 276 is 435. Yeah, how do you miss? I was aware that this is octet. These are base 8. 7 plus, these are 24 plus 64. Okay. Something expanding x square plus 3x plus 7 plus 2x square plus 7x plus 6 equal to 4x square plus 3x plus 5. That is nice. 3x square plus 10x plus 13 is equals to x square plus 3x plus 5. So let's get this over there. Minus x square plus 7x plus 8 is equal to 0. X square minus 7x minus 8 is equal to 0. So x square, minus 8x plus x minus 8 is equal to 0. If you take x common, x minus 8 plus 1 common, x minus 8. X can be either minus 1 or 8. Base cannot be negative, so it is octet base. So expand this. It is octet base here. So alright, 64 times 7. 7 4 so 28. So 42, 44. 448 plus 1 plus 64 times 6 dot 4 the 21 36 38 384 it's 2. Just add all of this together. 448 24 1 384 56 915 915 in decimal. You need that in octal, right? You convert a decimal number to an octal number. Wow. So 1 and 1, 3, 8 fours are 32. Give 3 at the end. 8 threes are 8, 8 ones are 8. That is 3. 4s are 32. 2, 1, 6, 2, 3 is your answer. Yeah. Okay. So you did some problems. But they are not 20 questions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. 8 questions only. I don't know. Okay. Yes, that's it. Those are all the questions of this type, and we have solved verbal, quantitative, spatial, and analytical. We have done all the previous year problems, and aptitudes are right for us. So now we need these only: linear algebra, calculus, probability, discrete maths, and optimization. Yeah. Can we do? I will take a break, and after that we will check this out. Yeah, we did this. Okay. What the heck? A lot of questions on mathematics or discrete mathematics. Just do 40 questions. What do you say? Wow. This is whole another level. Okay, we should be able to do this. Just choosing a random question before going. G of h of x, okay. So what is h of x? G of x by x minus 1. And so that is 1 minus x by x minus 1 by h of g of x. H of 1 minus x. That is what? 1 minus x by 1 minus x minus 1. So just take the LCM, x minus 1. It will be x minus 1 minus x. X cancels out. And what is this one? 1 minus x by 1 minus 1 cancels minus x. Minus 1 by x minus 1 times minus x by 1 minus x. And just multiply them, x by x minus 1 times 1 minus x. Oh yeah. Alright. Wait, we will do it. So that is x minus x square minus 1 plus x minus x square plus 2x minus 1. What is the point of expanding all of this? X square minus 2x plus 1. Is it same as 1 minus x whole square? 1 plus x square minus 2ab 2x. Yeah, it is same as x square minus 2x plus 1. So D is your answer. What? Okay, the math is not mathing, obviously. X minus x square minus 1 plus x minus x square plus 2x x square minus 2x. Okay, it was never told equal to 0. You cannot change signs like that. Right. Anyways, what are we left with? This is what we are left with. X by x minus 1 into 1 minus x. H of x by g of x. X by x minus 1. What is g of x? By 1 minus x. That will be x by x minus 1 into 1 by 1 minus x. Yeah, that is correct. You can do. Alright, people, I will take a break and then I'll be back. Let us solve some discrete maths in the afternoon. That's all. 1 and 2. 2 is until 2021. Okay. 3 3 is until 2018. That should be enough. Let us solve that. And bye. See you in the afternoon.